We've survived the long night. Wopo, $2. VIP me. All right, I got to be honest with you. Playback has changed things significantly. What's up, everyone? We're on both Playback and YouTube. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently this year, especially as we in the preseason and experiment with some stuff. We're going to be on Playback and YouTube. YouTube will be more integrated this year. Okay, so I promise you guys won't be hung out to dry over in the YouTube chat. So yeah, I'm gonna be real. I should have looked at this. I didn't expect there to be this much of a difference. This much of a difference between the layout. I mean, it is like a foreign language. It's so much different. I mean, we streamed in July. Sports Fan Jack with the $9.99. It's been so long, but we are so fucking back. That's right. No, the VIPs have been reset. Yeah, they've been reset. So YouTube greater than Playback. Well, I'm not gonna lie. This preseason, I was going to experiment with some stuff in the form of like, you know, I do miss the production level we used to put into the live watch parties on YouTube, and how that kind of hasn't been available to us on Playback. Even though I like Playback's chat more, I like Playback's, the idea that I can watch the games with you guys. Now, with that being said, though, I thought, maybe it's time for a change back. Maybe we can experiment with some stuff. But they've changed it to where I think I could do a YouTube type stream on Playback now, which would be huge. What up, Retna? How's ACL? Who's your favorite acts? I'll talk about ACL and I'll talk about ACL here in a bit. I'm not gonna lie. All right, how do I media menu? Okay, here we go. Is it on? How does it live TV? Stage and media. Media only. Stage and media. Add to stream. Why is it not popping up? DQ, you guys know that's not true. Why is it not popping up? It was showing for you guys? Why is it not showing for me? Why am I not seeing it? Game will begin soon. That's cool. Why am I not seeing it? Mavs TV not working? Is it really not? Do I have to re-up League Pass? Is that a thing now? Do I have to give myself? Maybe I have to give myself VIP. Is that really what it was? I'm not seeing the game. Simulcast view. Well, I want to see the game. How do I change what's happening here? Go to show games and click the game. It's not started yet. Okay. All right. Well, let's hope for the best here then, I guess. Maybe I clicked something wrong. So have you been getting back to your repping your 540s on leg press? Or are you still washed? What's 540? So I used to be able to do over 700 on leg press. I highly doubt I could do 540 right now, honestly. I have been doing one-legged leg press, not like literal one leg, but it's been like right leg up top, left on the bottom, and putting most of it on the right. And I've been doing, I can pretty easily do three sets on that, or three plates on each side. So 270 for one leg. 700 holy steroids? Yeah. What's so surprising about that? That's what I said. I'm a sad Thunder fan hearing about the Nikola Topovich news. Yeah, what the fuck? All I saw was a tweet. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything about it. Other than that, like, what the hell happened? Ivani, 19 months in the Site Illusional Club chat. Where's the best place to watch the game? I believe it's on one of the. I believe it's on one of the. Yeah, local stations. Channel 29 if you're in the DF dub. If you're not in the DF dub, then I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably on Mavs TV. And in the past, the preseason game's been free. Am I misremembering that? Weren't they free last year? Anyways, if you guys are back, make sure you like the stream on YouTube. 130 of you in there. Damn, already? That's pretty good, considering there's nearly 100 in here. 135 of you on YouTube. Like that stream. Here on Playback, they don't really have a like feature, do they? Thoughts on the 2 fatal shootings at dark stations recently? Yeah, I read about that yesterday. I mean, sad story. I don't really know what to say other than that. It's on NBA TV tonight. Okay. We're 5 minutes away. I am. So why? And this is my fault 100% for not like reading up on what the new changes have been. But why? When can I see the game? When can I see the game? I'm getting a little concerned here. It says simulcast view. That's not what I want. I want. Sorry, any truth to the rumors you're replacing Cato? Tim Cato on DLLS? Zero truth. Rumor around town is you declined Sabrina on being cuffed during her show. Isn't that true? So yeah, I was at ACL. Let's just fucking get this out of the way because it's been a huge, ginormous topic you've seen online, and millions upon millions of people are talking about it. Yeah, I was at ACL, obviously, had a great time. Sabrina Carpenter was in attendance. And I guess part of her show, part of her bit is that she says, if you take out somebody, and they're usually, and correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, they're usually a famous celebrity. Are they usually a famous celebrity? Anyways, um, yes, this is Steve from Stranger Things, but he also goes by DJ Joe. I'm sorry, DJO is his name. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the Joe. Actually, I'm being told right now it's just Joe. Anyways, um, yes, he was next to the stage. Sabrina cuffed him. So you guys have probably read the reports. This was supposed to be me. It is true. I was not able to scheduling conflict within the festival itself, so I was not able to. Um, I was not able to be there and attend, unfortunately. But that it was supposed to be me, so that is true. But like I said, I wasn't able to be there. So congratulations to Dejo. He was actually, honest to God, we did see some of his set. Um, we did see some of his set. He was actually pretty fucking good. I got to be real with you. Okay, waiting for stage or media. I can't see the game. uh, so there's a lot going on here. Yeah, the Mark Sanchez story is absolutely insane. I know, guys. I know. I mean, I wanted to be up there too. It's just I didn't have, I couldn't do it. So I do bench press or is that sissy liberal shit to us Texan folks? I mean, I do dumbbell presses. I don't like doing the whatever. What's the name? What's the bar? Whatever the bar. I don't like doing the bar. I don't like doing squats like that either. T Pain was so good. Yeah, I'm gonna do a synopsis at halftime. Didn't Peg use a Sabrina Carpenter fan? I did not see Sabrina Carpenter. Um, saw the Strokes. Kind of sucks. You have to choose one or the other. Night one was easy because it was Luke Combs or Hosier. Couldn't give a fuck less about Luke Combs, to be honest with you. Like when your number one go-to song is a cover, I'm sorry. Game is on. Okay. What's going on? Playback. I gotta ask the question here. Why the fuck am I not seeing the game? Okay, now I see it, but it's on a completely separate thing. Can you guys see me still? Can you guys still see me? Okay. I'm clearly missing something. I'm clearly missing something about the change on clearly missing something about the change here. Wow, packed crowd in Fort Worth for this one. You're not as obese and fat as I thought you were, seeing you in person slightly. So happy Retno's back. Does anyone know what's up with Exum? What injury does he have? I don't fucking know. The only hope for Aiden I haven't watched any play. I gotta be real. I haven't watched a singular second of preseason basketball yet. That's not true. I did watch some of the Knicks and I did watch some of the Knicks and well, I say that I don't even remember who the fuck they played. Sixers first game. Ever think how you got our we got our last names? Never given it too much thought. TBH. Okay, okay. I'm clearly missing something on playback. It's just been a pain in the ass for me. But okay, I've got it up here. It's just so fucking small. Just so fucking little. Is Nikola Topic just a younger Exum? I do think Topic has like some real legitimate like upside. And honestly, doesn't VIP go to members now? I did on other sites. I don't have memberships set up on playback just because I thought, you know, there's memberships on my YouTube channel. I didn't want people paying multiple different memberships because I thought that was a little bit bizarre. Now, I do wonder if there's a way to link those. Oh wait, sorry. This is random. My bad. I did see your chat. Hold up. Some Ray with the 5. Hey, I never cared about preseason, but for the first time, I thought I'd give it attention. Maybe want to see how Aiton looks. Never held high hopes, but he looks garbage. Should we be worried how accurate representation is preseason? This random said the two guy gets scammed. No, sorry. I'm trying to set up. I'm trying to figure out what is happening here. Yeah, man. I don't. I don't feel preseason means much of anything. I'll say this, and you guys know I'm a Aiton hater. I shit on the guy frequently, right? Um, from what I heard, and I didn't watch the game, I did see people saying his defense looked good. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna like judging a guy like Aiton who is brought in to be a pick and roll guy next to Luca and LeBron and play defense. I wouldn't judge him with Luca and LeBron out. Like if Luca and LeBron are out for the Lakers, guess what? They're probably going to be a shit team. So like I don't know. I really wouldn't take away too much of anything. Um, I'd say preseason, like the most interesting stuff you can take away is kind of who's starting, who's playing, who's doing what. So what do you think about LeBron's second decision? Almost certainly an advertisement, right? I mean, almost certainly. I'd be a little bit surprised. I'd be a little bit surprised if it was an announcement of a retirement tour. Or, it could be the Saudi Arabian league. It really could. It could be this is my last league and this is my last season in the NBA, and then I'm going to Saudi Arabia. What if they said what if he said, I'm leaving now? I'm going to Saudi Arabia. That'd be funny. Are you going live on opening night on the 21st? Hell yeah. What do you think? Playback showing bugs my device. Got notification as the update. The developer provides a fix. Hints back at YouTube here. YouTube is still greater than playback. Playback's chat is better. To me, there's no toys around it. I like the fact that you can link stuff. I don't. I mean, I understand why YouTube does not want that feature because it's probably a nightmare to manage, and inevitably you're going to get sent porn, or like phishing links and shit. But there's a way they could do it, and I do feel like it would be really from a streamer's perspective, like it'd be really cool if you guys could send links in the chat. If there was stuff that you could, yeah, YouTube's chat is awful. I mean, we haven't really done much Twitch to be fair, but playback like YouTube chat is by far the worst. I'm not saying like the chatters are the worst. I'm saying like the chat in and of itself is the worst. Right? They'll react like the reactions on playback are great. Like so they've used a pulled pork sandwich. I don't know what that even means, really. Slightly, I'm gonna stuff you in the locker. The season's like we're just back. The first preseason game hasn't even tipped off yet. I'm already getting fucking bullied by my chat. Someone said I look like a pulled pork sandwich, and then I'm gonna get stuffed in a locker. You know, like guys, I'm just trying to enjoy the fucking game like the rest of you all. Slightly, what should or should we not watch out for this game? Good question. Let's see how much on ball um, Flag actually gets. His three shots from all of the clips I've seen, his three ball looks really good. You look like you eat 3 Slim Jims a day. No, I've never been a Slim Jims guy. I do like Chomps. Mavs preseason basketball is here, and the entire Metroplex is buzzing. I am live on both YouTube and playback. Get in here. Players available tonight for the Thunder: Isaiah Joe, Jay Will, Ujman Jang, Casey Wallace, Brooks Barnheiser. Brooks Barnheiser looks so similar to a friend of mine. Valley Leones, Jazz Gorman, who is a preseason icon, Chris Youngblood, and Zach Austin. I dumbbell pressed the tens. Now I made a lot of progress. That's good. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, we're 10 minutes late, man. I mean, really. Oh, that's actually a good. That's actually a good one, Leaders King. Will we get a 3? Will we get a lively 3? Would you prefer B Will or Dennis Smith Jr. personally? I mean, B Will makes most sense with the team. It's just the reality of the situation at hand. Because I feel like there's a huge range of dumbbell press weight that you do. What are you asking me? What? The Elden Lord, that's right. I love the concept of a slightly biased subscriber who's like, "Yeah, I'm just here for the Elden Ring." Loved your Elden Ring gameplay, man. I hope you had a great day. Had an okay day. Just fucking tired. Woke up early, left Austin this morning, did that road trip. Let's go, boys. I'm actually a little pumped, man. I'm excited. Basketball's back. I'm excited to see the boys in business. The boys are back in town. Like, you know, some people like dumbbell press weight just as a little chill exercise, get some cardio, get a little pump. You could do that at Absolute Unit. I have no clue. No, I don't do much. I think 70s is about where I'm at, like for 10 reps right now. Oh shit. Here we go. Dickies Arena. D-Lo with the ball. Yeah, Coop. Yeah, D-Live. All right. Get D'Angelo Russell off my fucking unit at once. Good D. Oh, good pass. That's a good play. Oh yeah, Coop rebound. Yup, and a nice spin move. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's an assist for Cooper Flagg. Flagg picks up Case and Wallace. Yep, pass out, pussy. There you go, D Live. A lot of D Live at the elbow. That's what they say that they were going to do. Biggs at the elbow. Good pass. Good, Coop. Yeah. Get Klay Thompson off my unit at once. You can't sell out a Coop assist. Oh, what did he just get nutback? Yeah! Get that weak ass shit out! Get that weak ass shit out! Yeah! Cancel all your June plans. Go ahead and book that June flight that you just canceled. My bad, guys. Horrible transition defense. Go ahead and rebook that June flight you just canceled. Wait, the ball movement's pretty crisp. Wait, Ray, cancel that trip. Cancel that trip. The rim is so loud. Yeah, get the travel insurance. Let's not cancel it. Just get travel insurance on it. Good. Wait, the ball's kind of popping. Wait a second. The ball's kind of moving around in a way that I like. Imagine Lively passing you off and you think you have a driving lane and then it's Anthony Davis picking you up. Wait a second. Cancel those. Get the travel insurance, guys. Get the travel insurance, man. Call up Delta and tell them you want travel insurance on that flight to Puerto Rico. Go, Coop, shoot. Not your fault, King. Not your fault, Coop. Not your fault. That one doesn't count. That's not his fault. I shot. What the hell happened there? No, the count. They don't charge players for end of quarter heaves. That's what they changed. Playback buggy for anyone else? They've added so many new things. Playback is just brand new. I'm gonna have to sit down tomorrow and just look at playback. They've changed so much. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like really following. Pretty sad state. We have to incentivize players to try and score by not penalizing for trying. Yeah, I agree. I don't. I mean, is that what will be the sad thing? And we should actually keep track of this. Is which players now all of a sudden are attempting more heaves? Is that will such a cowardly move? I agree, Niraj. Yeah, Coop looks comfortable. Guys, the Dallas Mavericks were drafting PJ Washington with the first overall pick in the 2025 NBA draft. No, they drafted Cooper Flagg. I would have been fine with having to hear Hardy's name again. Let's go, man. I'm happy to be back with you guys. Honest to God, even Retina, I'm happy to be back with all of you, man. Have you talked about the LeBron retirement announcement? There's no way, right? Dwight Powell on the floor. They're going double bigs with Dwight Powell. Is Gafford not playing? Oh yeah, no, he's hurt. Get your flopping ass off the ground. How did we not get that rebound? We literally had him boxed out. Mavs not hitting threes yet, but they've taken six. Oh, oh, looks not half bad. All right, hey, not bad defense there. Ujman Jang with a three. Just bombing threes too. The Thunder are. Just bombing them up, man. Just bombing them up. Look at Frank Vogel there. Just feels so bizarre. Need a timer? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm simulcasting this from YouTube or from playback. All right, giving up a lot of threes, I will say. Good. Eh, what was that guy doing? I like that drive by Hardy. Gotta go up stronger than that. I like that aggressive attack though. Oh yeah, PJ. Yeah, Coop, get after it. I love that. It's that length, baby. I like that hustle too from Coop. Now, that would have been a backcourt. They didn't call backcourt. They called out of bounds. Can you if a block shot, is that like is that the same as like a rebound where you can tip it out into the backcourt? Oh, nice play. I don't think whoever that was on the Thunder knew that. I have to be real. I have to figure out what's going on playback. The screen I'm watching it on is so small. Great defense. Another rebound for Coop. Coop bringing it up against Case and Wallace. Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. 2 assists for Coop. Yeah, Dwight, man. Oh, and Dwight's down. Up holding the PP area. Yeah. That'll get you every time. That'll get you every single time. Oh man. I think he was coming over. I think he was coming over. Things are happening early for the Mavericks. Get travel insurance on your summer plans. Yeah, that was about as direct as it gets. How good do you think AD will be at the 4? You know, we have enough to see that maybe it's I don't know. It's really kind of weird because the Mavericks center rotation is so good that like yeah, you want to get all these guys on the floor at the same time, really. Minutes restriction for all the preseason to evade injuries. Yo, yeah, duh. I mean, that's how every team does though. We'll see who gets a minute restriction though. I already saw AD's only playing in the first half, which makes sense. Like, um, that makes total sense. It'll be interesting to see like Coop, like what they do with him. Yeah, I mean it's pretty clear and obvious what they're doing. They're helping off of shooters. They're trying to limit any driving lanes. They're trying to prevent any shots at the rim, which they've done a good job on so far. But the Thunder are hitting threes, and that's kind of they've attempted 9 threes already. The Thunder have, but then you look at it, it's like Jay Will who. What did Jay Will? Didn't Jay Will have a horrible 3 point shooting season last year? Or am I misremembering that? No, he was 39. What am I thinking though? Didn't he have like a horrible shooting stretch? Anyways, it's been 4 Jay Will threes, which maybe you live with, an Usman Jang three, whatever you live with. Chris Youngblood, couldn't tell you much about the guy. But it's 3 of 9 from three for the Thunder and 1 of 4 on twos. So, so that's what's happening in our world. Yeah, and that's free throw defense by PJ. And guys, they don't really talk about that, but I don't know who's even shooting. Again, the screen is so small that I'm watching on. Good drive by PJ. So far, so bad for Hardy. I just got to be real with you. It's a big preseason for him. I'd have to think. So far, so bad. I feel like Coop's being a little. Coop isn't blowing by guys. Hasn't been confident enough yet to try and shoot over. I'm not. I wouldn't take away a single thing from preseason game one. I know it's preseason, but there's still some like real legitimate jitters. Like this is your first. This is your first NBA moment. Even if it's against the Thunder C League squad. You're out there. You're playing. I like the Coop's passing and defense so far, though. Najee on the floor now. So the Mavs are pretty good D by Dwight. Defensive breakdown. They've given up a lot of good looks from three. Again, probably a little bit by design. Good, PJ. I like that follow-up dunk by you, Dwight. Get it going. Win this game, are we basically champions since we beat the champs? Yeah, in a roundabout way. Yeah, 100%. 80 too fat to play all game. Yeah, that's basically what kids insinuated. How did Christie have that streak of 15-point games then fall off? I think it's a mix of a lot of things. Playing way over your head for a while, then all your teammates starting to get hurt. So the talent around you is worse. Then you're kind of in your own head a little bit. Just didn't look like a very confident player. Off ball foul on Jaden Hardy. Not the best start for him. We got to call a spade at a certain juncture. At this juncture. Can we get a score update? It's 15-12, 4:17 left. White Powell, great layup by Case and Wallace. It's now 14-15, 4:12 left. Case and Wallace just hit a layup. White and another foul. Lots of whistles here. Guys, I was having this thought today because, I read an article of how well baseball is doing rating wise. How well baseball has been doing ratings wise this postseason. And it had me wondering, like, what if the NBA decided we need great work, Dwight. We need Dwight low-key's playing pretty well. Oh, I like that attack. Wait, Dwight, look at Dwight. Oh my God, I love it. This is why he's the king. This is why he's the GOAT. No, he said, God damn. I haven't seen baseball, to be honest. Well, it had me thinking, if the NBA said, you know what? Let's look at what baseball's doing and let's take some notes. Like, what are some serious fundamental changes to our game that we can make to make it a more palatable live product? That way people tune in more. Quick shot. My Lord, dude, the Thunder are just bombing three after three. Good pass. Loving Dwight's energy, honest to God. But a lot of side to side passing for the Mavs too, by the way, which I do like. Way to stay down. Way to stay down. That's some bullshit ass shot. Good work, Max. 3 minutes left exactly, by the way. Anyways, I'm wondering, like, what are some legitimate rule changes the NBA could make to make it more palatable? I think immediately you start with, like, limit the number of reviews in a game, limit how long these reviews can be, maybe change the number of timeouts late in games. I would have to say that's towards the top of the list. Glasses AD has aura. He has him back. Wait a second. Phillies might be cooking a little bit. Oh, that's a bad safe at second. Oh yeah, AD. Make dunks 3 point. I don't. I'm not. Oh Lord. I'm not saying like changes to the game like that necessarily. More so. Oh, good. Really good. Good cut. Great cut by Christie right there, and a good assist. D'Lo's got 3 assists. Way to stay down, dude. That is a lightning quick shot. Yep. Oh, that's beautiful. That's great offense. That's fantastic offense. And that's what I talked about and what we've mentioned. AD brings the ball up and then you can get, an inverted screen. Let a guard set a screen and pop out. I love that. What up, Kay? It's good seeing you guys, man. It really is. And it's been a while. What up, DQ? I like Flags minutes. Make one of the two. Erlip, I like that idea. And that's what I was thinking too. Like the WNBA, how they have an advance. One of the timeouts you get late in games is just an advanced timeout. So there's no like stoppage in play. It's just no stoppage in play. It's just you advance the ball. Stand up and shake it. No, I'm good on that. Extra point, you convert the defensive rebound off a missed 3 point attempt. Extra point when you convert the defensive rebound off a missed 3 point attempt. What's that mean? I'm like, you see Lively say something about the lines of they don't have to sit and watch someone back a defender down. You think that's a shot at Luca? No, no. I think it's probably more so like a general discussion. All right, Phillies making a comeback here. Dallas 6-3 record when Davis played. Of course, I've been saying 7-4 because that's the record if you include the playing games. What sounds more impressive, 6-3 or 7-4? I mean, 6-3 sounds a little bit more impressive, I guess. Tough bucket. Jazz. That was Jazz Gorman. He's a preseason demon, man. He really is. Good work by Christie bringing the ball up. I like how the NFL has made it to point to have quick reviews that aren't in stadium. Yeah, and anytime an expedited review happens, I'm like, why the fuck could that not happen every time? Like, realistically, do we have to sit there and do 2, 3, 4 minute long reviews? But I'd say, timeouts need to be shorter. I mean, that kind of goes without being said. Actually, I don't mind the timeouts being shorter. Review timeouts have to be shorter, man. Sometimes these NBA games with their timeouts are just insane with their reviews. It's just egregious. Whatever the game timer on playback. I don't playback's made a whole lot of changes. And there might in to be in their defense, Max Nowitzki, by the way, in their defense, there might be stuff on my end that I'm not setting up right because again, they have made so many changes. And I'll have to sit down and really take a look at it. Rebounding's been great. Oh, well, spoke too soon. Yeah, I've liked what I've seen on the glass, like full stop. They're attacking those rebounds. And Christie's looking aggressive, and they're playing the Thunder C team. I get all that. Wish they had a pause feature. So I'm like 10 seconds behind you. They do have a rewind feature, don't they? My bad, guy. I just waited. I haven't opened playback in months since this. I probably should have looked at it, huh? Well, this is why. Hey, this is a preseason for me too. We're gonna do by the way, we're gonna do a whole lot of streams here. Not just Mavs streams. The playoff streams are so much fun. So much fun. I've got a Max Nowitzki. I've got a take about MLB postseason. Casey Wallace looks good. Oh, good move, Najee. Good move, Najee. What just happened in this Phillies game? What? Nick Castellanos, slow ass. No, that was actually really good bunt defense by the Dodgers. Najee Nowitzki, good free throw shooting for the Mavs early on here. All right. So we've seen a good amount. I'm just trying to think about the rotations here. Obviously, there are some guys out. They're deep though, dude. The Mavs are deep. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even with so many guys out, their bench rotation is kind of crazy. Travel. Oh, interesting zone there by the Mavs. That led to that Case and Wallace three. Oh, Nimhard will be out there in the second half for sure. How do I convince my brother who completely quit on the Mavs after the Luka trade to give the Mavs a shot again? I personally think that the AD Coop and eventually Kyrie's gonna be a really fun team to watch. Um, I'd say just watch a couple games, man. You know, they'll play an interesting brand of basketball at the very least. It'll be fairly unique. Will it be great? That remains to be seen. Will it be fun? That remains to be seen. Will it be interesting? Yes. All right, let's see. End of a quarter possession here. Max Christie. Here comes a lively dribble handoff. Good pass, good shot. All right. I mean, that's a good look. I don't hate it. Good job live. Good shot. I mean, good quarter. Good quarter. You know, I think we see Lively shoot the three this season. I'd say if we don't see Lively shooting any threes in the preseason, it's probably a sign. Do we believe Lively's actually 7'3"? Guys, again, I got to figure out what's going on here because I wish I could tell you. I can't see shit. Like the screen is so fucking small. Oh, wait, I can turn this on. Again, I can't see it. It's a little frustrating. Oh my God, this is so far ahead. This is so far ahead. Uh-oh. All right, quick little check in here. Mavs up by 9 at the end of the first quarter. The Thunder shot 15 threes. I think that's a symptom of a lot of different things. The Thunder maybe this is a point of emphasis for them this year. I think they also just in this lineup, they don't really have a lot of guys who are like drive and finishers, right? So a lot of shooting, a lot of ball movement, a lot of trying to get guys open for threes. So 3 of 15 on three, 4 of 10 on twos. The Mavs did a great job defensively. Offensively, didn't shoot well from the field. They themselves put up 12 threes, which is interesting. I don't know how many of those I'd consider like really legitimately good looks, but 11 made free throws, doing well on the glass. So interesting. Interesting. Concerned about the lack of driving kick. For who? The Mavs? I'm gonna be real with you. There's nothing I'm going to be concerned about after game one of the preseason. Is Coop's night done? It's kind of been a long time on the bench. Travel. Good D by D'Lo. Good D. Everything bad is fixable. Everything good is translatable. Yep, exactly. So a lot of D live at the top of the key. Oh, beautiful. Great cut. Great pass. Great catch by Max Christie. You're going to get a lot of these, man. We've already seen it. A lot of just going to AD or D live at the top of the key. And I do kind of like the way that they flow into that. Like I've already noticed this. It's been a lot less just like AD or Lively comes set to high screen. Good ball. Good. I mean, cross court skip passes. It's been less like, hey, AD comes set a high screen, Lively comes set a high screen. It's more of a good look. Those threes will drop. That's on Christie right there, defensive on that rebound. That's on Christie on that. But again, it's more like D'Lo will throw the ball to Lively and then immediately flow into a dribble handoff. Just keeps up the tempo, you know. They said about 15 minutes for Coop. Oh, that sucks. It's just a hair growth. I always actually kind of wonder that. How do they factor in hair when they're measuring a guy in the NBA? Here we go. D live at the top of the key again. AD at the free throw line now against a small. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. Yeah, too little. Let him know. Tough shot. Hell no. Good work by D Live. I mean, D Live looks fucking massive out there. It's a small Thunder team. Love that. Good try. I like that. I like that effort. I don't love that transition defense, but I like trying to get up there and AD trying to get positioning down low. You know, that's the type of stuff I want to see. And it's been a lot of threes for the Thunder, but I really do think that's been by design. Like, stay down there, D Live. Oh, yeah. What the hell's going on? Is he not standing out of bounds? Who was that in the corner? Were they not just completely standing on the out of bounds line? What the fuck just happened right there? That was crazy. How did they get that off the rim? Who was that got that off the rim? That was insane. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Dagnall might have drawn that up actually. That's the new wrinkle in their offense this year. Well, there's that AD help defense. Wild ass pass by Ujman Jang. That's insane. Isaiah Joe got that off the rim, honestly. It looked like he might have been straddling the out of bounds line. It was a lot closer than I initially thought. To be fair to the refs, I didn't realize I forgot the Monday Night Football game was on. Good job, Christie. Good job. Great. That's great work by Max Christie there. Oh yeah, yeah. Great work by D'Lo right there, and fantastic work by Lively. Running the floor, big man. Run the floor, big man. You're gonna get rewarded. Good shit, man. You know, I don't want to be an annoying ass guy because like the reality of the situation at hand is, you're playing the Thunder seed team, but like, yeah, championship, at least Western Conference Finals appearance is probably on the table, I'd say. Rookie of the year is obviously Cooper's. Damn, Chiefs are up 14 nothing. Tell me that Xavier Worthy's not popping the fuck off, please. Okay. Okay. That's all I care about. Just want to make sure. What? A dunk? I have never seen a dunk block before. Is this the world's first ever block dunk? Dunk block. The world's first dunk block. Unbelievable. I told you guys, man. The fucking freight train. You can grab the rim. I think after the shots in the air. I could be wrong though. These fucking Phillies are the biggest embarrassment in sports. No, I think Flag's fine. I just think it's a lot of who the fuck is that just caught a touchdown for the Jaguars? He's shrugging in the end zone because he doesn't even know who he is. Parker Washington. So is Brian Thomas Jr. just he retired? Your opponent have Xavier Worthy. Yeah. You know what's actually crazy is I'm into like I wouldn't say big money fantasy leagues, $100 buy-ins, but the more serious intense ones. And weirdly enough, the one that has become the most important to me is the free guillotine league I'm in. That has no looking good skin is the guillotine league I'm in that is completely free, no money involved. Oh, what a weak ass call, man. Black plays hard, they have to sit him. Well, I wonder if maybe their idea is let's play Coop again in the second half where, like, not as many guys are playing and he can do more stuff. Great activity, D Live. Great. Look at that, D. That's a good pass, though. Good pass. Cooper's only playing 1 quarter. There's a 3. Love that, man. Clay just gets to his spots. If they're going to play fast this year, Clay just runs to a spot on the floor. He'll get some opportunities just off that alone. Is that a block? Hey, there's going to be something interesting to watch in preseason, actually, if you guys actually want to know. Great cut again by Chris. Oh, what a block. Damn, J Will was going up strong there. Silently OKC fan. What the fuck did I say? Anyways, one thing to watch is the high five rule that they've changed. It's actually something to keep an eye out with. They've changed the high five rule because you know how in the past you could contest a jump shooter and, like, as long as you high fived them, you could high five them as long as it was after the release. They got rid of that, so that'll be interesting to watch. Well, yeah, hopefully J Will's all right. Max Nowitzki, good free throw shooting so far. That's right. The Thunder did play last night. I don't know what the fucking deal is with back to backs in the preseason. Oh yeah, Dwight Powell. Wait, Christie looks fantastic. Actually, like not even really trolling anymore. Yeah, the next SGA is the Max Christie trade. Remember when we were joking about that, and then Lucas stands were like, "No, they're being dead serious." They're like, "No, they're being fucking for real about that." By the way, it was like the most clear and obvious jokes you've ever heard. Coop back out there. Hey, that's a defensive stand right there by Coop. Okay, that's an ambitious shot right there. I don't know. I'm not sure. I like that shot for Clay. That's all right. Look at Dwight Powell's activity, man. Good work, PJ. I like it. I love the aggressiveness, man. PJ looks good. Dwight's activity's actually been phenomenal tonight. You know? Oh, good move. So that's a great move by Ujman, who I've sold every stock I've had on. I used to. Oh, here we go. That's all right. Good. Swing, swing. Good. That's great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hardy's not going to make that. Yeah, Dwight. Yeah, Dwight. That's a good shot for Hardy. Obviously, Hardy can hit that. That's good offense, though. That's good process to get that good look at 3. Swing, swing, man. Move the ball. Move the ball, man. Extra, extra, extra. Wide open 3. Right pal hit in the face. NBA season's officially back. Luca, a pal merchant. Yo, I do say this, and I'm being dead serious when I mean it. People laugh because it's Dwight Powell. Oh, good D. Okay, Wallace. Great job. Great transition defense. That's a tough shot. Good work. Another defensive field goal attempt for Cooper Flagg. You guys mark that down, okay? Najee loves that spot. That's all right. That'll go. Once Najee gets going, that'll go. Good job getting over that screen by Coop. Good job getting over that screen. Oh, good pass. Oh, yeah. Love it. That's the type of shit I'm talking about with Flag, where it's like, yeah, there's maybe not like super flashy passes. He can do it, I guess, from time to time, but he's so patient and comfortable. That's a tight window pass right there, man. With just trust in your cutter. Love that. I really do. Like that's the type of shit right there you look for, man. Um, yeah, good stuff against Kaysen too. I actually think Case Wallace look good in this game. If I'm a Thunder fan, I'm pretty happy about what I've seen. Um, what were we talking about before though? Hmm, I'm forgetting. Only flashy passers I've ever seen are Magic Johnson and Manu Ginobili. I mean, Luka's a flashy passer. Jokic is a flashy passer. Paige Becker sitting courtside at the Dallas Mavericks OKC Thunder preseason game. I just really can't believe we haven't gotten any Cooper Flagg, Paige Becker's content at all. Like, is that not the easiest layup of all time for both teams? Like, am I like, how are we missing that one? I mean, Tyrese Halliburton is a flashy passer. LeBron's got a fair share of flashy passers. He was more of a functional passer though. So to you side, they do the Flag Beckers collab. Well, I'm not sure what Haley Van Lith would have to do with the Dallas teams. Oh, she did go to TCU. That's right. Yeah, maybe I'll give her a call. I don't know. Mike Bibby, white chocolate. Jalen Suggs. Are they still together? I agree. I think Casey Wallace is going to be a great player in the league. Did I end up having him on my top 100? I don't remember. Look at that guy. Stuff in the stat sheet early. A few rebounds, few assists. He's got a block. That block right there is the Cooper Flagg experience. Always looking for his big too. Love that. Especially on this team. Get comfortable. We'll get you a bucket, Coop. Don't you worry about that. We'll get you a bucket. Have we really seen any ISO possessions? I mean, the Mavs don't really have ISO players right now. You know, you've got like AD post up and stuff, but like also interested to see what the Mavs decide to pick up. Dude, Dwight Powell's penis is just literally taking a fucking beating. Oh shit, the Brewers have tied it already. 10th season as the head basketball coach at TCU. No Horned Frogs on the Mavs that I can think of, right? Obviously, what Horned Frogs are even in the NBA? Desmond Bane? Any other ones? Stop with the guest interviews. It's preseason, bro. They got to fill air. They're playing it in Fort Worth. Like, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, Kenrich Williams. Oh, come on now. Oh, I was meaning to say this earlier. A A take I have, and guys, call me salty all you want, whatever. I think playoff baseball is just better when your team's not in it. Honestly, I really do. I think it's the most high stress playoff atmosphere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Good bucket. Wish we saw most of it, but they were showing a highlight package for TCU, which I don't care about at all. But there's Coop's first bucket of the night. Dude, Chris Youngblood. He's got a lightning quick release, man. I mean, lightning quick. Oh, go to work. Yep. Oh yeah. Calm. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. No, we don't need to jump to too many conclusions. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Yeah, buy another jersey. Buy another one. Love that attack right there. That's against an actual NBA rotation player, to be fair. Oh, beautiful offense. I mean, a great look. Yeah, that's really good, man. They're doing some good stuff tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, and then I mean that's the type of shit we're talking about right there. Casey Wallace gets a screen, Lively switches on, and you just get a 7'3" Derek Lively contesting your long two. It's nightmarish, man. How did the Thunder win the NBA Finals? That's a hilarious. I like that. I like that narrative. You know what? When I do my one word reaction, and we're doing one word reactions this year. We're doing one word reactions this year. I had to take a break from them last year when shit hit the fan. But you want to know what I always say, and I think I was the first one to come up with this. When shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? Here I am, and I came up with that. I think. Remember Cooper Nowitzki? No, 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 Kason. No, no, no. Yeah, I get what you're trying to do, but you're not doing that. Get off me, little boy. You're not doing that on D Live. Let me text my one friend who's always travel. Yeah, good work, Najee. Still time to jump back on the bandwagon. Yep, I like this. Clear out the floor, quick release. All right. I mean, that's always any sliver of space for Clay is good. Great work. Great D. Tough bucket. Wow. Good D, better O right there. I know that Barnheiser's kind of a dog. Yep, I like that. It's okay, guys. If we really don't want to jump to too many conclusions, honestly, you really don't want to jump to too many conclusions. I'd cancel any trips you have in June, though. His shot looks really good. It looks really good. I like this. Post up Casey Wallace. Oh, keep going. He's picking up his dribble. I like that, AD. Oh, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I like that. You know what? That's a vet right there. That's a vet AD right there saying, get back in the post and post his little ass up. I like that from AD. Nice. I don't know how many. Another great pass by Lively. Another three for Jay Will. AD bringing it up. Flag's picking up his dribble a little bit too early. And I think what we're seeing on some of those. Oh, look out. Uh oh. Did Flag not make it down the court? Is he all right? Oh, okay. I wish he wouldn't pick up his dribble. And I think what we're seeing is a guy in like his first NBA action. You know, just a little nerve. It wants to make the right play. Doesn't want to overstep any boundaries. I don't know if it's nervous. It's more like I want to make the right play. Like I want to, I don't want to force something here. Good looking play right there by the Thunder. I like that shot. Clay's low key playing good D off ball. His team makes AD look small. So this is probably what I would imagine the way to get out. D Live. God, D Live looks fucking good, man. I'm planting my flag and I'm calling it right here, right now. Clip this. Remember it. If Derek Lively plays 65, actually, let me go 70. 70 games. I think he makes an all defensive team. Truthfully, I think this year he makes an all defensive team if he plays 70 games. I'm so in on all of his stock. What the? Oh, just come down with it. Catch that and come down with it. I don't know what that shot was. Oh, fuck no. Are you out of your mind, Barnheiser? Zach Lowe said that. Zach Lowe said what? The D Live would make a All NBA team or an All Defensive team? Really? Zach Lowe said that. Good contest. A lot of really ugly misses. All right. Well, I'd have to imagine. So that's all we'll see from AD. He said 15 minutes for Coop. He's up to 13. So not sure how much we see, how much more we see of him. Assuming we take these guys at their word. Can't imagine we get too much from any of these other guys. But yeah, it's probably about to be, JRE revenge game. People in this chat were saying 15 for Coop. Is that not right? What was the source for 15 minutes? Coop? Chat was the source. I didn't see anything. So if it's wrong, blame chat. All right, a few things. Mavs up 66-40. You have to say this is the D team for the Thunder. Most of the guys playing for the Thunder tonight are not even going to make their team. So just you do have to throw that out there, obviously. Is this who's all dressing for them? How many people can you dress in a preseason game? They said only first half for Coop. All right, I'll take y'all's word for it. I read first half. All right, that's fine. So are they only playing a 9-man rotation in a preseason game? That's pretty funny. But anyways, I thought AD looked good. Had a couple block shots, plenty of possessions where he got the ball and brought up the rim, brought up the floor. Haven't seen many possessions where he's, kind of initiating the offense at the elbow, which is kind of something they talked about. You've seen more of that from D Live, which doesn't really surprise me much at all. They ran that type of offense with him a ton last year. So that doesn't really surprise me. I think that D Live's looked incredible. Again, I'm planting my flag. If he plays 70 games, I think he makes an all defensive team. I just think he's that good. Think he's that impactful. A steal, a block. He's got a couple assists, 2 offensive rebounds. I just love any play when you got Flagg, and around the free throw line in a dangerous area, AD around the free throw line, and you got Lively in the dunker spot. It's pretty, that's true. No bigs playing for the Thunder as well. So, take everything with a grain of salt, I guess. PJ, who came off the bench in this game, I think he's looked good. I've loved his aggressiveness, playing with pace. He was forced a couple ugly shots up there, but all in all, I like PJ grabbing the ball, getting up the floor. He's a strong guy, man. So use that physicality to your advantage in transition. They've played fast. I've loved the pace that they've played with in this one so far. That's been a point of emphasis for them. So it's encouraging to see that. I mean, they've been to the free throw line 18 times. They've been to the free throw line 18 times. Gafford not playing? No, Gafford's unfortunately out with an ankle injury. I doubt we'll see him at all this preseason. That's true. And PJ just turns it on against the Thunder. We know that. Kind of a quiet Najee game. He's taken one floater. Dwight Powell actually was incredible. So actually, no bullshit. And Max Christie went to the free throw line 6 times. I've liked his aggressiveness. He's had 3 or 4 fantastic cuts. And the way this Mavs offense looks early, it's if a big has the ball at the top of the key and you're on the wings or you're in the corner, you should be ready. You should be cutting. You should be looking for cuts because that's the type of offense you're going to run. And you might get that. You might get that pass on that backdoor cut. And I think Max Christie's been fantastic so far at reading the defense. The moment you're in the corner and the guy guarding you turns his back to you, that's an opportunity to cut, and he's done it so far. And I also think he's looked good defensively as well. I've liked, Hardy's 1 of 5. He's gotten good looks though. This guy's been for all of Hardy's flaws and faults, he has been, a 40% 3-point shooter. So OKC Reddit melting down for PJ right now. I think Gaff makes it so much better most of the times. Well, yeah, I mean, replace Dwight Powell, who again has been really good this game with Daniel Gafford. Ryan, welcome to the Slightly Delusional Club. Did someone fart behind you? Are you talking about this? No, that's just my aura radiating. That's just my aura that you see. And they didn't shoot. And then, of course, obviously you had Cooper Flagg's. I already thought he was having a good game without the scoring. And that was, that wasn't me coping because he was 0 of 2 from the field at that point. That was like, seriously, I thought he was having a good, impactful start to the game. But then he poured in 10 points there in the second quarter. 1 pull-up 3 with a hand in his face. All right. If that shot's dropping, okay. The shot that I think you'll see a lot of that I really love, which is the in transition, go up, tough finish over J. Will, like that. And then, a a nice one dribble pull up three coming off of a ball screen. Yeah, those are all shots that, yeah, I mean, if he's hitting threes, it's a completely different dynamic. And it's not like any of those threes that he hit were like catch and shoot wide open threes in the corner. You know, if the pull up threes are dropping, it's a completely different ball game. And I loved his passing so far, looking for cutters. I love that. I love that he's going to be one of those guys. Or if you're on the floor and he has the ball, you need to be ready. Everybody on the floor needs to be ready. Now, there are the things I would say, as I hope, and we did see a block on, help side. I do wish that, early, just thoughts and notes. He does pick up his dribble, I think, a little bit too early. And a couple times where he was posting up Case and Wallace, and he missed shooting over the top of him, but I like that shot. Posting up Case and Wallace and, taking a couple dribbles and then picking up the dribble and passing out. Keep that dribble alive, young fella. It's all right. And I don't think, read into it however you want. I don't think it's like, oh, he's not skilled enough. From what I could tell early on, it feels more like, all right, let me not spend too much time on ball here. Let me pass off. And you saw that. He passes out of it, right? And shout out to Case and Wallace for battling against a taller guy and fighting over a post up and knocking a pass out of bounds. But Lively got the ball in the post, high post. AD gave it to him. Lively took a dribble, passed back out to AD, and AD was like, get your ass back in the post. I like that. I like that from AD. And, it's game number 1. He'll learn. He'll get there. He'll learn. Just cancel my trip this incoming June. Something tells me I'll be busy then. You ain't lying. Cooper Flagg starting to heat up, starting to see your vision, Nico. Oh, man. Are you smiling through it all right now? I'm just smiling. I'm just happy we're back, honestly. I'm happy we're back. Just like the NBA time, It's just better. Just like that there's basketball on all the time. Weather getting nice. Well, not really. Still 90 degrees all day, every day. Oh, which does remind me. ACL this weekend. Hot as fuck. But an absolute blast, though. My first time really ever going to a weekend-long music festival. I'd been to like day-long ones before. It was my first time going to like a weekend-long one. Had a lot of fun. It wasn't so my dumbass thought this was like, wake up at 8 a.m. I'm just clicking fucking buttons. Wake up at 8 a.m. and you're there all day until like midnight. That's not how it was at all, obviously. We didn't get there. Friday, we got in kind of late. We didn't get there until like 5 or 6 to go see Role Model. Right. He brought out Hillary Duff, which was cool. But I left to go see Cage the Elephant, which was sick. Love Cage the Elephant. So it was cool seeing him or them, I guess. Saturday, we got up there pretty early. We got there like 2. The festival starts at noon. We got there at 2 to see Olivia Dean, who I have to be honest with you, I didn't really know much of. She has like a really popular TikTok song right now, I guess, though. But dude, she was in my top 3 performers. She was fucking great. She was awesome. Like, new fan here. New Olivia Dean fan. I will be checking out her music moving forward because I thought she was awesome. But that day we were there from 2 to like 11. It was hot as fuck. But, had a blast, though. Don't get me wrong. And then you got to see the Strokes. I saw the Strokes over Sabrina Carpenter. Just have no real interest in Sabrina Carpenter. I was kind of hoping that, and I got to be a little bit real with you. I wish the Strokes were a little bit better, but it was still cool. Unfortunately, Zed's Dead was their weekend too. I would love to have seen Zed's Dead. Was yesterday Pure Recovery? No. Yesterday we went, got there a little bit later in the day too, because saw Disco Lines. Never heard of him, a DJ, but I mean, it was a DJ. He was cool. He was cool. Don't get me wrong. Got their Rainbow Kitten Surprise. They were pretty good. T-Pain was T-Pain was unbelievable. He was probably the second best performance of the weekend, in my opinion, behind Hozier. Not like the biggest Hozier fan. I like a few of his songs, but holy fuck, he was incredible live. He was incredible live. Oh yeah, food and drinks are ridiculously priced, but I will say, it to their credit, they have free hydration stations. They let you bring in, like I had a little Camelback backpack thing, so they let you bring those in. And you can fill up with water. So I never, you could stay hydrated for free, which was nice. But no, T-Pain was incredible, dude. And he said he just turned 41 years old. Dirk year. What many call that. Which I'm very far away from, by the way. Very far. I'm hopefully I'm retired by then. I'm just done. Right. But anyways, just more of a consultant role for YouTubers at that point. So how do you feel about Cooper Flagg not having you blocked on X? We might get there. Are the ACL venues located downtown? No, it's at Zilker Park. It's huge. I mean, it's a massive space. Sally's Dead is amazing. My favorite star of all time. I fucking love Zed Dead back in the day. So I'd love to see him. I saw the Killers over John Summit. I just figured I'm not into EDM really like that. Like I like it. Don't get me wrong. But my thing is I'm just gonna be real. I like playlists. I don't really give a fuck about the artist because I'm gonna be real. A lot of it kind of sounds similar to me. So I got my fix with Disco Lines, and I was just like, I like electronic music. I've said this before. My favorite way to consume it, and I've done like the big festival thing. My favorite way to consume it is it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're at some grungy ass underground place, and house music's playing. That is by far the best way to consume electronic music. So I didn't really care to go see it. The Killers were awesome. I knew Mr. Brightside would be the best moment of the entire weekend, and it was. When Mr. Brightside started playing. And they did it twice. They did like kind of an electronic lead-in, like a weird synthy spacey type lead-in that went into it. And everyone was like, what the hell? Like, all right, it still sounds great. And then they like stopped and then did it. And then everyone started freaking the fuck out. Someone from Austin can't stand ACL anymore. Oh yeah. If I were a local, it should be horrible. Horrible, man. Night one, we had no clue what we were doing. Ended up walking like 2+ miles and waited an hour plus for an Uber. Had no idea what we were doing. Did I scream? Yeah, I was screaming at the top of my lungs like a little girl. Have I ever told this story that I think I have told this story that I am like living proof that you're born gay because my parents, I think my third or fourth birthday, and love them to death. I really do. Third or fourth birthday got me a little stereo, and save your fucking jokes. Stereo, right? With a CD, save your fucking jokes. And the CD was an NSYNC CD. And they took me to an NSYNC concert when I was like 4 years old. And I was up in the stands, screaming like a girl. And people were turning around and looking at me. And look how I turned out. So I'm living proof. Because my if you just turned gay, I would have right then and there. That's just the reality. Oh, I did see Magdalena Bay. Yeah, honestly, I wish they were better. If I'm paying for live music, I want to hear people play instruments. I'm sorry. So I get what you're saying, Burrito. And I kind of am in the same way. But the sort of electronic EDM shit is much more of the vibe and experience than it is the music in and of itself. And the music is important too. All right, so you got Christie, Dwight Powell, PJ, Najee, and Hardy. So I'm assuming that means the Mavs. Oh my God, why is Dwight actually having an insanely good game? Magdalena Bay needs smaller venues. Have seen them in festival versus indoor, and the difference is stark. I thought they were fine. I've never seen them live, obviously. Very, very theater kid energy. They were like doing a play, basically, like a stage performance. Genuinely don't understand the Dwight Powell hate. Brother, you and me both. I have fought this battle for years. Hit me with the best live music is deathcore metal with vomit sounds and heavy riffs. Okay, I don't know about the vomit sounds, but I get where you're coming from, though. No, no, and I gotta no metal bands at all from unless I missed them. Get up. No metal bands. No, rarely any hip hop artists. Oh, Doechii was really good too. I thought she was actually good, and I'm not like a. I don't. Some of her music is very theater kid energy as well. That kind of good pass. I love that from Christie. Good work, Hardy. Good work. I like that from Max Christie though. Don't hate that shot. Don't hate that. Um, Doechii was really good. But there was like no hip hop artists really. I just give Doechii and ASAP Lala for Claro and Sabrina. That's pretty. So me personally, yeah, I'd definitely go Claro over Doechii. And I think I'd go ASAP over Sabrina. I mean, not think. I absolutely would. There you go. I mean, ASAP Rocky for me, and I doubt he'd play much of the songs, but I mean, dude, early 2010s, loved him. Loved him. No one hates Dwight now that he's a third string. It was when he was starters out, which he never should have been. No, and I always got that. But my thing always was when people would like be absolutely disgusting towards him, I'd be like, bro, be mad at the good shit, Jaden. I actually think Jaden's doing good stuff. I know his like shooting numbers aren't good tonight, but I think he's actually doing good stuff. They changed the iPad playback layout. It might be the worst thing I've ever seen. Yeah, the changes might take a little to get used to. Again, I'm gonna have to look and see what I'm. Dwight Powell, man. Have you heard House Tour by Sabrina? Oh yeah, my thing with Sabrina, and I've talked about this on here, is it's like we get everything you're saying is a penis innuendo. Like we understand it. Like we get everything you're singing about is in relation to a penis being inside you or being around you. We get it. Okay, Hardy. I said I liked what you were doing. I'm gonna have to pull the plug on that one right there. You aren't girly pop? No, it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, just say it, you know? And this isn't a metaphor. No, we get it. Nah, PJ's bullying dudes, man. PJ is bullying dudes. J Will's gonna attempt 100 threes. She has good butt cheeks, though. Slightly biased streams are back, ladies and gentlemen. I've never heard somebody say someone has nice looking butt cheeks ever. Like, are you saying she has a big butt, or are you saying her butt cheeks are not like in and of themselves? What is this? What is this fucking Clank Festival, man? Can someone get a rebound? Can someone get a rebound, bro? No. Thank you. It's kind of a hilarious lineup, though. The cheeks are individually very proportional. All right. All right. Who is that? Musa Sissise. I didn't even know. I honestly, God, didn't even know he was on the roster. Ryan Nimhard in the game, though. I'm gonna be real. I did not know who Sissise was at all. Would have failed that who he played for. All right, he's on the team now. He's on the fucking roster now. Oh, the Brewers got the Mizorowski kid throwing. I like his length. I'm sold. Sissay. I like his length. Look at him. Hand up. Active defense. Tough bucket. Hey, good D, man. Good D. Good D, better O. Way to get back, everyone. Way to get back. Pick up. Good help. Oh. Yeah, nice job by Ujman. You know the band Rush? Yeah. They're still touring. Slightly, how would you rate your D? Aggressive PJ. Don't hate it. 20-point game. Oh, the Taylor Swift new album is just, it's a tough one. You listen to it? Let's just say it was on the car on the way to Austin. It was on. It was playing. No, I don't think it was like horrific dog shit. What do you think Nimhard's role on this team is going to be? Playing for the Legends. I just thought it was so, you know, I don't know, so basic, really. Are you a mahogany or redwood guy? Well, I don't know mahogany, but I know redwood is an innuendo for Travis Kelce's, dick. So not that one. It's my least favorite album of hers. Taylor Swift's only good when she gets broken up with. I will say, and this is true for all artists, really. Once you become a billionaire, it does become hard to take a lot of things you say seriously. It's why, listen. Slightly Swifty says flop era, I fear. Wow. It's not going to flop. It's going to sell a lot. But, I will say this. It's why, one of the things about Drake, and say whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I like Drake. I don't care at all. But, Drake will tell you he's a billionaire directly to your face and flaunt it. I like that. That's fine. I don't want to hear, like, in my life, you can't imagine. In my head, it's so fucking savage. It's like, all right. Okay. We understand. Oh, The Weeknd over Drake. For sure. The Weeknd's my favorite artist ever. I actually was listening to working out today. I listened to God damn, I was at the gym a long time today. I listened to two different weekend albums today. Uh After Hours and Hurry Up Tomorrow. After Hours After Hours is wow. Is it a hot take to say After Hours is the weekend's best album? No, I honestly think it is. After Hours is fucking incredible. I mean, the After Hours song is my favorite weekend song ever. Don Toliver greater than the weekend? No, no chance in hell. Yeah, Paige. Paige Becker's on screen. God, Paige was so good this year, man. Tom McDonald or the weekend? Well, they're both Canadian, and yeah, Tom McDonald is Canadian. I don't understand it either. Oh, a good move. Is Drake actually a billionaire? I don't know. I thought they said he was. Maybe not. Good pass. Oh yeah, to Cisse. Swing, 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 swing. The two-way guys. Miles Kelly, nice three. Hell no. Drake dissing a guy he had a tattoo of was one of the funniest things ever. But again, it's kind of what makes Drake Drake. And you guys are going to hate hearing it, but it is what it is. He's unapologetically himself. I mean, it is what it is, man. I will say I absolutely loved T-Pain. Saturday ACL was fucking awesome, man. He was incredible. So that's the thing about T-Pain that he actually really does have an incredible voice. He was like the poster child for the auto-tune stuff back in the day. But yeah, his voice is incredible. He was awesome. He might have low key been. I would have. I T Pain could have been my favorite one. The only problem is we were so far away. Yeah, this is the Mavs new arena. They're playing in Fort Worth now, so I'll never watch them again live in person. All right, Kelly. T Pain, you auto tune to nerf himself and make the struggle harder. Well, as we've learned over the years, is everybody started to use auto tunes. Like you still have to be a good singer to sound really good on auto tune. You know what I mean? We didn't really know it at the time because obviously auto tune had been around, but nobody had like used it like T Pain. And then like Lil Wayne started to use it to sing. It fucking sounded horrible. But is this an AI ad? What the hell was that? Lil Wayne and every SoundCloud rapper. T Pain used it as a gimmick. It was very intentionally bad to be noticeable. I wouldn't say bad though, but I would say more. I think it was more of like an artistic. I mean, he won that Mass Singer game show. I guess I never watched that show, but would you not know immediately that was T Pain? 11C with the 199 2-hour drive to work, and I binge your YouTube channel. I love to hear that. Hey, 2-hour drive to work. God damn. Is that every day? No, T-Pain was unbelievable, bro. I mean, he was dancing and stuff. JRE. Oh yeah, great defense. Hey, Cissay's bringing that energy. I got to be honest with you. I like it. Yeah, Cissay's getting after it. Kind of fits the identity of this team. Go back to Elder Scrolls, bro. I never played Elden Scrolls. That was Elden Ring. There you go, Jazz. Good to see Jazz Gortman out there, man. All right, Nimhard. That's a charge. Yep, that's what Jay Will does. How was Elden Ring? Fucking awesome. You never played Skyrim, brother? Brother. So wait, did I miss the Caleb Martin injury? Why is he not playing? Was he injured? Wow, tough bucket. That was good D by Cisse too. You said I've never played Elder Scrolls. Oh, I was. He was saying. I was saying like. I was never playing Elder Scrolls on stream. Playing Elden Ring. Good rebound, JRE. All minor injuries. All right. I didn't. I knew Brandon Williams. I knew. I didn't know about the Caleb Martin one or the DSJ one really. Good job. Hey, good board, him hard. I'm tuning off. See you next stream. Peace out, Jack. I think we're doing a locked on episode tonight. No, I never beat Milena, and I'm not even gonna attempt to. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm a pussy. Let's go. Ah. Yeah, bad time for I mean, yeah, bad time for both Dennis and Brandon Williams to get hurt, I would say. I still gotta iron out a few things. Dude, I thought that was Zion at first. Who was that? Sorry. You see one bad after another yet? No, I'm going tomorrow. I don't think I have anything tomorrow night, but I'm going tomorrow and I'm very excited. I was supposed to go a couple Sundays ago, but I was brutally hungover. One of my friends who's a Thunder fan texted me, PJ with 14 points in 13 minutes. This guy really lives for games against the Thunder. uh, Hilarious. But anyways, anyone else go to ACL this weekend? Would love to hear about y'all's experience because I had a great time. I definitely would go again. I'd probably have to I'd have to see what the lineup is. Now I will say this band right here that we saw, Rise, Rise. It's a K-pop band. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This weekend kind of opened my eyes a little bit about me and my friends' ages. You just got to be real. It's kind of a sobering experience. Now I will say, I'm friends with some people who are older than me. Yeah, we got some friends who are pushing mid-30, and that's just the reality of the situation. I had to explain to somebody, one of my friends, what K-pop was. It was during the explanation process. I was just like, "Oh God." I was like, "Oh man, this is honestly kind of sad." And I won't lie, a couple of the shows that we went to, if we didn't really care, we literally said to ourselves, "Hey, let's be along the edges. That way, if we need to pee, we can just make a quick little beeline to the bathroom and be right back." Whenever you start saying shit like that, it's really only downhill. It's really only downhill from there. The Strokes, yeah, the Strokes were okay. I'm just gonna be real. It was a little disappointing. I was very excited to see them. Oh, good move. Weird spacing. I wouldn't go to a concert unless it's seated. I don't mind standing for a concert. I stood the entire time I was there. Proud of my ankle, and everything felt good. No, the D team can't lose this one, man. Come on, guys, lock in. Good pass. Come on, Hardy. Come on, Hardy. How old are you? The big 3-0. Jesus Christ, this group is having a has this group scored a point? Oh, good hands, Zenhard. Yeah, I don't, I guess I do get like a whole ass festival where it's 10 hours a day for 3 days. If you wanna sit down, that's completely understandable. I nice. There you go, Jaden. I go to the weekend show at American Air guys, I've been hitting the weights, man, and it shows. Anyways, I went to the weekend show at AT&T Stadium, and the amount of guys who were just sitting down during the show, I'm like, "Really? You guys can't stand up for an hour and 15 minutes?" You know what I mean? An hour and 15 minutes, you guys can't stand up? Oh, I was standing up too, man. And that was great D. And that was like directly that was pretty that was pretty close to me getting my cast off. Rest in peace, double quarter pounder biased. People who haven't worked in the service industry, and it shows. I never worked in the service industry, but I did work in a warehouse. So I've experienced the on your feet culture. But that's right. I do. I work in the service industry right now in a lot of ways when you think about it. Do the math in your head and think about it and discuss it amongst yourselves. Then come back to me. Then come back to me. I work all week and hit the gym 5 times a week with a 10-month-old. I ain't standing for nobody. Pussy. No, I'm just kidding. We post slightly early on Spotify again. I'm not entirely sure yet. And why I say that, I'm still working some stuff out. And I will go down with this ship. All right, let me just double check with Nick that we're doing Locked On. I don't really give a shit about the fourth quarter of this game. Colton, 38 months. Thank you for your service. Puts on 24 vet hat. I did wear that hat at ACL. Everyone thought it was funny. Did have one person that goes, hey, he literally goes verbatim, finally, there's a veteran. Sick hat, man. But he's being dead serious. I was just like, I didn't even acknowledge it because I feel like that would be stolen valor. Acknowledge, doing like, thank you. Like, that's pushing it. I feel like ignoring is perfectly suitable and fine now. Dude, this Maserati kid is disgusting. 102 miles an hour. I got a football game and baseball game up here. YouTube TV dual screen action. So, what do you guys know about that? I've got 3 sporting events on the screen at the same time. Bro, they showed a little sweeping shot of the arena. There is no way in fuck there's 12,000 people there. Well, I know that's just the number they gave you. There is not a chance in hell that there's 12,000 people in attendance. Would you rather be a knockdown shooter, be able to constantly throw 100 plus with accuracy? If you could constantly throw 100 plus with accuracy, you're making hundreds of plus millions of dollars. If I were a knockdown shooter with my athleticism at 6'2", I would just be a LA fitness hero. If I could throw 100 plus with accuracy, I'd be on an MLB team tomorrow. No bullshit. I could go to a tryout somewhere and I'd be on an MLB team the next week. In my current form. I'm really not kidding. That's how it works. I would be on a team tomorrow. Everyone wishes they were a baseball player. I mean, I think the best thing right now is to be honestly, if you threw 100 plus wherever you wanted at any given moment, you honestly don't even need to have. There are dudes who throw that hard who would throw a fastball 90+% of the time. Would you want to be a starter or a reliever? Well, the big money's in being a starter, obviously. You know, the real money's in being a starter. Now, 100 plus with accuracy. Oh, you're for sure getting bare minimum 2 Tommy John surgeries. Yeah, closers get paid well too, but starters get like 50 million a year. No, there's been like real stats that 100 plus miles an hour, if you can locate it well, is pretty much unhittable. If I the thing was if I can put it wherever I want. So there'd be no mistake pitches. Who are they interviewing? I wasn't listening. Hardy playing his way off the team with these minutes. Yeah, Hardy's actually been horrible tonight. Ugh, kind of makes me sad. I want Hardy to be good, man. No, I've pretty much content under review. No, Leon Bridges is courtside. Hey, man, how about our Red Raiders though? How about our fucking Red Raiders? And I don't want to jinx them or anything. They got a toughie against Arizona State, but if they just take care of business, if they take care of business, they honest to God should finish the season undefeated. It's wild that I'm up and it's 3:30 a.m. watching a preseason game. You should go to sleep now. Just being real. I got to go, Pokes. No, we're not rooting for that Xerox ass university. What else? What else can you copy? Oklahoma State's already copied everything from Texas Tech. Why don't you copy being good? Hardy's had every opportunity in the book. That's just the reality. Thought time will be playoffs. Feels feel feels like thinking any other team besides the Dodgers winning is stupid. You know, the Dodgers just seem a little unbeatable right now. Well, my bandwagon was the Reds. Sorry about that, Reds fans. How did Omax play? Who is he on? He's on the Grizzlies, right? Or on the Nets? What team is he on? Grizzlies, right? Omax had. Oh shit. Oh my god. 18 minutes, 1.0 of 6, 5 turnovers. What happened there? Hey, did have 2 steals, 2 blocks though. Foul. How many points have the Mavs scored in this half? There we go. Get up. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Come on now. Come on now. Sure. Come on now. It's a little bit of a dangerous it's a dangerous play right there. Come on, young blood. Dude, I'm so pumped with how I'm so pumped with how Coop looked. I'm so pumped with how Coop looked in that second quarter. When do they play again? The Dirty Thunder. Good kick out though by Nimhard. Quick summary on what I missed. I mean, the Mavs looked really good. The Thunder are playing literally nobody. Literally nobody. Um, so do with that information what you will. Offensive foul on Hardy. Oh. Do you think Coop could put up 18, 8, and 5 with 1 to 2 steals and 1 block this year? 8 rebounds might be tough. Yeah, only because there will be so many guys to compete with on the glass on this team. Good rebound. Well, I will be at Fan Jam on Friday. Yes, and if you're going to Fan Jam and you have a Mavs veteran hat, you better be wearing that shit. How many minutes has Barnheiser played tonight? You're gonna be out of town. Hate to hear that, B dot. Wait, oh yeah, the Mavs play the Lakers in Vegas. That's right. Did I go to Fan Jam last year? Oh no, I definitely didn't. Oh yeah, no, I definitely didn't. Yeah, I don't give a shit about. Hey, nice. Any like stolen valor thing. I checked in with everybody. How many games do you think the Mavs win this year? I haven't like gotten to a full prediction yet. I think anyone who has like a concrete idea of what this Mavs team will do is out of their mind. Their over under is around 500. I think that's fair. And I want to say, I think the chances they're around a 500 team are slim. I think they'll either be A lot more than that or a lot less than that, and I don't think there's much in between, really. Like, I can't imagine. I don't know. Nice bucket. Jazz has some nice buckets tonight. That's a good looking shot. The ugly performance by Jaden. See us win 50 games if Kyrie comes back by February. I think 50 is on the table. Absolutely. I don't think like 60 is really. Good move. Good move. Rossini took the under because he thought they would bottom out on purpose, kind of like the Blazers last few years to get a better pick. I mean, they won't do that without injury or something. They're not just gonna like randomly. Oh, Jackson Churio with a 3-run bomb. Uh-oh. Is it the walls are closing in for the Cubbies? Are the Brewers actually going to win some playoff games? Does Wemby have a chance for MVP this year? Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. That was a lob attempt. Boys, lock in and finish this win. That way we can just say it's a win. Not that it matters. HP had the Mavs at 12. Does that surprise anybody at all? I hope you know this. He purposefully trolls Mavs fans. Oh my lord. They might lose this shit. Wemby with the fourth guy to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same year. It's kind of crazy. It's only happened 4 times. Yeah, I mean the positives tonight for the Mavs are all of the things that I would say really matters. You know, nothing. No offense to them, nothing any of these guys do matters. And I know that sounds mean, but none of these guys are making the team. None of these guys are real legitimate. I guess the only like Hardy being this bad is not great for him for his any trade value he could have. Avs don't get a bucket here. It gets a little interesting. Oh yeah, Cisse. Cisse's had some pretty good energy. Nimhard's been a little disappointing. I won't lie. Just doesn't feel super impactful. But I also feel like Nimhard's real value comes like uh, playing alongside like actual good players. And again, no offense to any of these guys. Oh, there you go. Kid, if you had any guts, you're putting Flag in to close this game. Get him some closing experience. So the Mavs don't play again until Saturday. It'll be interesting to see if like Dennis plays and uh I mean what they do. I don't honestly the fucking the past preseasons just literally don't even exist in my brain. Is there a they usually play their guys every game? I don't really remember. Like will there be a game or two or they just don't play anyone? Like Utah, do they just sit everybody next Monday? Have to see some Martin minutes. Yeah, he's dealing some injury, I guess. I didn't even know that. Exum proof of life. The Exum shit's hilarious. Not hilarious, but like, yeah, Exum has a minor injury. It's just like, I thought you said everyone was healthy. Chicken Express closes in 15 minutes. Man, I used to love Chicken Express. Those like fried chicken places, I feel like once you have one bad experience, it's cooked. Once you have one bad experience at a fried chicken place, there's no going back. It will never be the same to you. So I had a bad Chicken Express experience. I'm done. I had a bad Popeyes experience. I'm done. I just none of those places ever sound good to me anymore. I don't know the last time I ate at one of those places. Thunder players went one of eight from the field and guarded by Cooper Flagg tonight. Oh yeah, we're pushing narratives. We're pushing narratives. 100%. Yeah, I don't. I'm done with Popeyes, and I used to really like Popeyes, but I'm done. Hey, Paige on the broadcast. Yeah. Look at Paige. How inspirational. Oh, good move. What if Paige were like, "Oh yeah, me and my family used to vacation at Fort Worth in Arlington every year. We used to make a trip to Arlington every summer." Paige. Every summer, me and the family would head to Arlington, Texas, and spend a couple days at Hurricane Harbor, a day at Six Flags, a day in the parking lot. Finn, can you? Enough is enough, okay, buddy? Enough is enough. Hey, enough's enough, Bubba. Just a lot of meowing. Just a lot of meowing. There was a song or an artist or something I saw recently called Paris, Texas. Isn't that a band or something? I know it's a movie. I know there's a movie. Paris, Texas might be per capita, the most widely talked about city with the least amount of people. Isn't it like a Phoebe Bridger song? Lob that up. Yep, saw that. Hey, man. God damn, bro. This is second time a guy's been undercut jumping. Like, let's relax. Parasex is the new Brockhampton. All right, thanks. I'll go ahead and block them on Spotify then. Thanks for the heads up. Oh yeah, I hated Brockhampton. I was so happy when their fucking Mickey Mouse run came to a conclusion. Could not stand them. I hated them. Couldn't stand them. Maybe because also around this time I was frequenting. I was on Reddit just in general. I'm not on Reddit at all anymore, but was on Reddit and would frequent like the hip hop subreddit. And my God, the most annoying people you've ever fucking seen were like diehard Brockhampton fans. So that was, just hated them. I didn't like their music to begin with, but also just thought they were so, ugh. Oh, Paige and Kyrie collab. We love to see that. Dude, there's so much star power in that, and don't interpret this the wrong way, obviously, like Luca, but like Coop, Kyrie, Paige Beckers. It's some like mega basketball star power right there. Jack Leiter, yeah. For sure. Dak, I mean, yeah. AD, yeah, of course, AD. Do the Cowboys have any other like big time player? Like I would recognize him in person. Oh yeah, CD, duh. Yeah, honestly, Clay. I'm gonna be real. If I saw George Pickens on the street, I would not know who he was. CD, I would know. Dak, I would know. Micah, I would have known. Well, yeah, Dwight Powell, obviously, that goes without being said. Is anybody on the stars like big time mega hockey stars? How the fuck did Connor McDavid make $12 million a year on his new deal? What happened there? Is that like some weird CBA thing for the NHL that a guy like that only makes $12 million? Yeah, it's about time. You say he's been waiting for a lob. Yeah, that was a good time for the Mavs. Oh, do I still have to pay $15 a month to get real on the website? If so, adios, real. Please get pro from the mobile app. Not gonna do that. And you know we're not gonna do that. So why would you even ask? Rangers don't have like any mega stars. DeGrom? Okay, yeah, I guess. El Bombe? No, no. Seager's just so quiet. Yep. Uh, yeah. Uh. Hell yeah, Najee. All right. Okay. Let me do my one word reaction. We're gonna do one. We're gonna do these this year. We stopped doing them last year because I was just being a salty little bitch. And guys, that's just the truth. And guys, that's just the reality. You think Cooper will get Luca's status worldwide fame wise? It's asking a lot. I mean, I will throw out the look. I'll throw out the white American thing that there is a hole that has been there really since Larry Bird retired for a guy like that. Like that's just the truth, you know. But obviously not international. I mean, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's Luca's a megastar. You know, Luca's a megastar with Jordan brand backing as well. Like factor that into the equation. Flagg's got New Balance. You know, we'll see how that goes. Let's do our one word reaction. Flag would be incredibly famous if he was a Trump MAGA supporter. It wouldn't be a good type of fade now. It would just be the most annoying Twitter yees you've ever seen. Like that's what it would be. Luke is a megastar because of his game alone. He don't even want it most of the time. Not only his game alone, but he talks shit on the court. Like people like that. And he has big time playoff moments already. Like game winners, buzzer beaters. That is your fastest way to become a star in the NBA is have legit playoff moments. Because that's really when most people watch. That's just the truth. Who the fuck is number? Oh, that's Hollywood Brown. Folks, it's the one, the only back. One word reactions are back on the table this NBA season. One word reaction: the Mavericks beat the Thunder in the preseason. De facto, this makes the Mavericks the best team in the league. They just beat the defending champions. So congratulations to them. Off to a hot start. Obviously, the Thunder play their Z team. I mean, I don't even know Jay Will and Casey Wallace and Isaiah Joe. I don't know what's Brooks Barnheiser's deal. Does he have a two-way contract? I don't even know how many of these guys will even make the team for the Thunder. I'd have to assume maybe three of them, four of them, I guess. So take everything with a grain of salt here. The Mavericks played most of their guys who are healthy, but it was an impressive showing for this Dallas Mavericks group. Really, a team that put up 66 points in the first half offensively and only gave up 40. So by the time the starters were pulled, the Mavericks were building, close to a 30-point lead at times in this game, which is what you'd like to see. And there's a lot of fun, exciting stuff. First and foremost, just main takeaways. The starting five: Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, Cooper Flagg, D'Lo, and Klay Thompson. I'd have to assume that is the starting five you will see on opening night. Obviously, especially with Daniel Gafford's injury. Maybe there's a world where Gafford started over D-Live, but that's what I expect to see. Number two, I really thought that, the pace was very noticeable in this game. They played incredibly quick off live ball, rebounds, pushing the ball up the floor with PJ, with AD a few times, with Flagg a few times. We'll talk about him more in a second. The pace felt really noticeable. Even, they were just so quick and to get a lot of their actions. The ball just never really stuck anywhere. In the moment a guy brought the ball up the court, even when they were pushing the pace in transition, it was like, boom, there's a ball screen immediately. And it didn't even have to be, there's a play where AD brought the ball up. D'Lo set a ball screen and then popped out and hit a wide open three off of that. I mentioned those type of plays that you're probably going to see a lot of inverted screens and guards setting on ball screens for bigs. And we did see that. I thought Lively, you saw a lot of what, it's interesting. The Mavs said that you'd see a lot of offense initiated from the bigs in the high post and at the elbow. I think a lot of people assumed that meant AD, and they did say they were going to use AD as a bonus-like player. But it was a lot of Derek Lively tonight. A lot of Lively in that spot. And Lively was in that spot a lot last year, too. And he's a good passer. You saw him hit a couple cutters. Max Christie, I thought, off the bench, real quick, I want to talk about him. I thought he would look awesome tonight. This is the type of role for him. Like what we saw from him after the season, or after the trade last season, that's not really who he is as a player. When he was 17 points a game and the step back mid, he's like, that's all cool and all. If he can tap back into that, that's great. But it's more what we saw today. He didn't hit a three. I thought he played some good defense, but made a few really, really smart cuts, got some layups off of that, got to the rim, free throw line off of that. So encouraging stuff for Max Christie, who I think had a really good game. PJ looked great. He was bullying dudes. PJ sees the Thunder jersey and just locks the fuck in. But PJ was bullying dudes. He's always been strong, but kind of looks noticeably stronger. Dwight Powell, funny enough, had some great minutes. I thought D'Lo was fucking awesome tonight, by the way. 5 assists for him. Clay didn't shoot well, but whatever. Let's talk about the main guy, Cooper Flagg. Now, this wasn't even a coping mechanism. I thought that he was playing a really solid game before the second quarter. Didn't have any points. Was 0 of 2 from the field in the first quarter, but was rebounding well. Had a great block as that help defender. That's his bread and butter. Made a few really, really solid passes. I just thought the ball moved really well when it touched Cooper Flagg's hand. He made the extra pass. He was looking for cutters, always looking for his bigs. Had a nice drop off for D-Live. Swung the ball a couple times to Clay in the corner, who had a great look for three, and that's Clay fucking Thompson, so you're okay with that. Then in the second quarter, he scores 10 points, a couple of threes. One of them just a straight pull-up jumper with a hand in his face. The other one, a one dribble pull-up off of a ball screen. Those are the encouraging ones. If he was 2 of 3 from threes on just like catch and shoot wide open threes, okay, that's cool. If those threes that he hit in this game are like threes he actually might hit, that's a whole different ball game, right? And then I love that transition layup he had over Jalen Williams. That's that strength for his age, that functional athleticism he has at his size that you want to see them get out and be fast. So encouraging stuff, the guys in the second half really didn't look good. Really disappointing Jane Hardy game. There's no two ways around it. Not some of the stuff he did look good, but all in all, you would just like better than this from him. That's just the reality. But anyways, we're back. The Mavs are the best team in the league. That's just how this stuff works. It's just how this stuff works, folks. All right. Tim, I was going to do slightly early tomorrow, but I'm actually not going to have time. I'm going on the State of the League podcast tomorrow. But we'll be back for slightly early on Wednesday, regularly scheduled. I do have PT on Wednesday, but I think it's early in the morning. So we should be good there. And then Thursday, I want to work on another video on this channel. We're figuring all this shit out. So Wednesday, we'll be live here for slightly early. And then Saturday, I think I'll live stream the game. I don't think I have plans on Saturday, but I really don't know. The weekends get here and it's like, oh shit, I forgot I had this thing to do or that thing to do. But anyways, thanks for sticking around, folks. All of the OGs, you guys know the drill, man. When are you going to do your free throws? I'm setting all that up, but it will be done. I'm setting all that up. No threes for Lively. Yeah. Never even really looked at it. I hope to stream Saturday's game. Yeah. All right, folks. Love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Monday night, enjoying some preseason basketball. Love that for us. Love you all. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys again on Wednesday morning for slightly early. I don't know what we'll do just yet. I'm going to do all my award predictions and my conference predictions are all next week. So we'll figure out what we're going to do these next few days. But I mean, I guess we'll have a LeBron announcement to talk about. Maybe. I'm not going to fucking talk about an Amazon Prime ad if that's ends up what it ends up being. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.